Welcome to the International Professional Development video series of Learning Project Management. This video will answer the subscribers' most commonly asked question: what is the difference between contact hours and PDUs? Click like, subscribe and the bell icons to watch and learn project management and other learning series from IPD. If you watch this video until the end, you will learn what is contact hour, what is PDU, and the difference between these two terms. We are familiar with various certifications offered by PMI, such as Project Management Professional, Certified Associate in Project Management CAPM, and others. To qualify to apply for these certifications, one must meet the eligibility criteria set by PMI. In most PMI certifications, these items set the eligibility criteria. 1. Education. 2. Project management experience. 3. Project management education or training. Based on the applicant's education, besides specific years of experience, candidate must demonstrate having some hours of training or education in project management. The hours of training required to qualify to apply for PMI certifications are contact hours. 1 hour block of time you spend in project management education or training activities gives you 1 contact hour. In other words, 1 contact hour is equivalent to attending 1 hour of classroom instructions. The table on the screen shows various PMI certifications and related contact hours requirement as training eligibility criteria. For example, a candidate must have 35 hours of project management training to apply for PMP. Applicants can use the following resources to accomplish the training requirement of contract hours: training session offered by employer in project management, training courses by PMI authorized training partners, lessons by a training company or by a consultant, a college university academic program, and studies of a continuing education class. Let us consider 2 training education examples to illustrate count of contact hours. Example 1. Consider a project management training course by a training company or institution. Say training schedule is for 3 days for 8 hours a day. By attending such a course, you can earn 24 contact hours. Example 2. Consider a college university program or a continuing education class in project management. Say it is a 8-week class planned for 3 hours each week. After attending such a class, you can again earn 24 contact hours. In both these examples, 24 hours earned may add to PMI certification training eligibility requirement. Now let us see what is PDU. PDU stands for Professional Development Unit. 1 hour of learning accounts for 1 PDU. There are various ways to earn PDU, such as education activities, continuing education classes, webinars, etc., and by giving back to the community, such as working in the profession and volunteering. Earning PDU is a continuing certification requirement by PMI. All PMI certification holders must maintain their certification by earning PDUs and renewing their certificates every 3 years. The table on the screen shows the certification and requisite PDUs required in a 3-year cycle. For example, a certified project management professional must earn 60 PDUs during a 3-year cycle to maintain its certification and get the renewal. So the certification is a pivotal point to differentiate contact hour and PDUs on a time scale. A contact hour is a pre-certification term and earned before applying for certification. PDU is a post-certification term and PDUs earned after becoming certified. To elaborate on the difference further, contact hour is 1 hour of formal in-class education and training, whereas PDU is 1 hour of informal learning. Contact hour is a pre-certification term and PDU is a post-certification term. A contact hour is required before applying and PDU is requirement after passing the exam. Contact hour required to meet certification eligibility criteria and PDU required for maintenance and renewal purpose. Earning contact hour through formal courses or classes is costly, whereas earning PDU is less expensive and available through various learning activities. However, if you attend PDU training before passing your certification exam, these PDUs will count as a contact hour. Contact International Professional Development for Engineering and Technology Professionals training in project management, construction management, public infrastructure asset management, engineering softwares, professional certifications, and soft skills. We offer in-class training, virtual instructor-led training, and on-site training. Thank you for watching, and if find useful, make sure to click like, subscribe, and bell icons to watch and learn project management and other common learning series from IPD.